Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to Michael's Musings. I am Michael A. Jacob, author of Ginger Shifter social sci-fi with a little bit of romance and a touch of gore. And of course, we are talking about Origins, Book 1 of Curve of Humanity, my social sci-fi series. And we are on episode 9, which is going into chapter 4. And we are going to talk about the training sessions that the military has cooked up for our hybrid humans. If you didn't know, the premise of Curve of Humanity is a alien race crash lands on Earth a year after Roswell is debunked in the 70s. So this story is kind of a labor of love. It spans about 100 years. Right now, we're kind of in present day of the book right now. Despite my attempts to, not preach about humanity, somehow some life lessons showed up in the book. My media coach pointed them out to me, so that's what we're talking about. And, life lessons, take them as they come. But this series pretty much asks, how do we define humanity, and, what does it mean to be human? These are short and sweet, to the point. I said there was 14 chapters. I lied. There's actually more. So I'm gonna have to go back and reread book 1 and see what the rest of them are in there. It's a 6-book series, so we'll see how this goes. See how we get through book 1 and see if I can if I want or you want more life lessons from book 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That said, I don't want to bog us down with any, details. So let's get started. As I said, we're gonna look into what's called training sessions, but it's kind of by chapter 4 we're kind of in more past the training. So the military has created these super soldiers, I guess you could say, but they don't call them soldiers. They're called terrors. And they are hybrid humans with talents, so they have all these different, powers. Think X-Men kind of stuff, and they basically use it to wipe out other humans because we don't know any better. Yeah, we're our own worst enemies, and. One of Terrence, he's a terror. He is at this point he's 15. Oh yeah, they're recruiting him young, and he's sent to basically wipe out a rebel force of humans, obviously, because we're always at war with each other. And while he's being deployed to destroy this entire region, he thinks about he could easily wipe out, everyone. He could, get out of there. He could be free. Sort of, but this is going to last forever. He's biding his time. He just kind of, he doesn't want to be that person, to wipe out even more humans. Him being a human himself, even though he is a hybrid. He's just like, at some point, the crap's gonna hit the fan. At some point, he's gonna be let go. He won't have to be a terror anymore. They're gonna leave him alone. So he's just gonna do what he's told, keep his head down, and when the time comes, then he'll, make his move. And then we have Kevin. He was raised in one of the awesome facilities that they put hybrid children in when their parents toss them, and the garbage bin in the back alley. And he's a whole other kind of hybrid. They don't really know what he is. He's got multiple kinds of talents that they're not sure what to use him for, but he's definitely a walking weapon. But the professor who found him keeps him kind of under wraps. He's like her secret, her little secret, plainly. But, in the facility, the hybrid children were treated awful in a lot of these facilities. Just whatever worst thing you can think of, that's pretty much what happened in there. And so he's quite bitter. He's quite angry. And where he is at, one of the generals who ran the facility he was in is actually like invading some of these other strongholds to take them over. And he's there, and he's like, oh, I could take revenge. Like I said, these hybrids have all these talents. They could easily wipe out anybody, but they don't, because, they want to be good humans. So the general comes in, guns blazing. He's going to go and, and recapture all the hybrids, put them back in facilities, and, do what he will with them. Because he doesn't think they deserve to be part of society. He's an ass. But anyway. But Kevin, confronts the general, and he is tempted. He is so tempted to, like, just this guy. But he doesn't. He tortures him a little, but he doesn't kill him. Instead, he takes him down a few notches, and then he goes, you know what? I'm going to put you in one of our testing labs, so you can, get a taste of what, your people, did to me and all the other children in that facility. I'm going to let you get your comeuppance that way. And so he leads him to, the lab techs and the soldiers, of that compound, and he leaves, and he lets it go. Because, yeah, eye for an eye, great. But two wrongs don't make a right. And you hear it all the time. We grew up hearing that as kids. It's like, two wrongs don't make a right. And no matter how good it feels, in the moment. But it's so tempting. It's so tempting. But that's kind of like what we're doing right now. I mean, yes, I call this the training sessions, but this is, this is basically, revenge is not always the best option. Sometimes you need to just, you know what, they're gonna get their karmic lesson, and you just need to just, trust the universe that they're gonna take care of it. The universe is gonna take care of it, and you can back down and just go and live your life and not taint your soul, by taking out the person who harmed you. I know that's kind of a rant, but that's it. That's what I got. That's the lesson, just, no matter how good it feels, you want to do it, but, take a deep breath, step back, don't do it. unless it's necessary, but just saying, if you can walk away from it, yes, do it. Like I said, this was short and sweet. I like debates and whatnot. I like talking. So if you like this, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more of these, because I have more of these. And again, I love discussions. I love honest feedback. So, feel free to make comments, ask questions, engage. And I only ask that you be respectful, don't spam. And, let's see, what are we going to talk about next? I don't know. If you want to check out my work, you can mosey on over to my website. The link is in the description below, because this, of course, is not a monetized channel. So, and there's also going to be a link for Smashwords, because they're doing a summer sale, and you can get Origins, book 1 of Curve, this thing right here, for free for the month of July. So you only got 13 more days left on that. And yes, I'm going to put that link below as well. So yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, and we're going to talk about Oh, frustration. We all can relate to that one. Yeah. So thanks again. May the universe grant all that you desire, and I will see you soon. Bye.